Hey, what's up, my fellow Transformers fans, geek gals, and geek guys? Thanks for coming back for another episode of Transformers Time Warp here on MP Reviews. If you are a follower of the channel, or you just happen to watch the videos every once in a while, you might have realized that there were no videos posted in the last 2.5 to 3 months. I needed to take a little hiatus. I will do an update on that scenario in another video, but today we are going to get back to reviews, and we're going to review something though that is a little bit outside the box and is a little bit of an older subject because I don't know that they really make these that much anymore, if at all. But we are going to talk about Masterpiece, of course, but sometimes, maybe Masterpiece isn't big enough. So enter these guys. And they're from a bunch of different companies. So we've got Wei Jiang. This one is also Wei Jiang, even though it doesn't say it. The logo should be here. How about an Ironhide and a Ratchet? And these are all from Wei Jiang, as you can see here on the corner of the box and the corner of the box over here. Now, if you followed this third-party and fourth-party history for a little while, then you might be familiar with Wei Jiang as a brand. Apparently, they got in trouble over the intellectual property rights for Iron Man, put them on the bad side of Disney, and ultimately got China involved to raid them and shut them down. Now, I don't know what the current situation is, if they're still around and operating under a different name or what, but at one point, they put out some pretty cool stuff, as you're going to see. So there's one company that does these oversized bots. And these oversized bots are what? I guess in the 12-inch category. They're, kind of like what I think Masterpiece originally started as before they did the reset in size at the MP10 moment when they reintroduced Optimus Prime. And they brought him to the current scale of things. So there you go, a little bit of history there about the various sizes that Masterpiece have been in the past, and about the size that these things are as oversized, quote unquote, toys. So aside from Wei Jiang, you had some other companies that did some oversized products as well. We had Kubian, also known as KBB, and Tanaka, and these are all oversized Masterpiece Transformers toys. Some of them with reinterpreted molds for their upscale purposes. For instance, Ratchet and Ironhide both had their hip flaps removed in this version. So the hip flaps are not there, unlike on the actual MP product. And a lot of people didn't like those hip flaps because they weren't very cartoon accurate. And I guess therefore were an eyesore. So there you go. You've got a bunch of different brands that have given us oversized characters in the past, and some of them you can still get. I bought these from Amazon.com, AliExpress.com, eBay, and I think someplace in Singapore. I can't remember the name of the retailer. I got Megatron recently, and I got Ratchet recently as well. Megatron I actually got on eBay, and Ratchet was the one that I got from Singapore. So if you're interested in other oversized Transformers, that is something that you may want to search for if you're into these. Don't be afraid to look at other websites from other countries. You'll have to exercise judgment. Be cautious, be wary, don't give up any money that you can't afford to lose. But I've had really good success buying from all over the world with my Transformers collection, and these were fun to find out about and collect. Maybe it makes me feel a little bit like a kid again, I don't know. I have not validated, however, whether or not they are all to scale with each other, according to what the Masterpiece scale is that I'm using from Mike Lorber. If you're into these, you may have fun searching for them and finding them. This Tanaka right here, I really like, except for the fact that they were so proud of these custom hands that they had added to this character so that it actually had articulated fingers, with the oversight that there's no slot in the hand for the gun, and there's no motion to the thumb, I think, except for up and down, but otherwise the actual width of the grip is too narrow to actually hold the gun. And there's no slot for the gun in the palm anyway. So, you know, whoops. So just kind of fun in the wackiness of third-party, fourth-party Transformers, you know, where so much passion and time and money gets put into these products that you may never find again and may never actually result in a company that lasts for a long time. However, perhaps you know, maybe these companies are connected. Like I've heard many companies over time, I guess, have been connected. They rebrand themselves and they come back as something else. If you've got any information to add to the conversation, please do so in the comments below. I'd love to learn more about these oversized toys. Kubian Bao actually has at least a Starscream oversized, or did. I haven't been able to find a new copy of it yet. But that's out there, or was out there, and I'd like to grab that to have at least a companion for Megatron. But it's fun to have this group of bots here for the Autobots, this crew. And Megatron, though he obviously here, as you can see, looks different in his bot mode compared to his MP36 form, he looks close enough that it's pretty darn good. Although, as you can see here we've got MP36 with the full stock on it and the silencer barrel. You know, this guy does not come with the silencer barrel. And he comes with a built-in mini stock, which is pretty useless, except for just looks. But that's how they made the legs work for them, while giving you a little bit of a sense of the actual MP36 version. Can't fault them for trying, right? And you did get a 12-inch Megatron. All right, so we're not going to go into depth about all of the accessories that come with the various oversized bots that we've looked at, but I can't resist showing the accessories as they look within the box. I really enjoy packaging, and Wei Jiang here and all of these companies have actually done a cool job of putting accessories with these characters. As far as I can tell, Wei Jiang's Ironhide, MPP, what is this? MPP 27, comes with all of the accessories that you had with the original Masterpiece scale character. So right off the bat, some guns. As you can see, more guns and accessories. You've got his accessory sled here. This comes out. There's good old Ironhide himself. Here's the sled. And as you can see, a whole bunch of accessories, including his own backpack, jetpack. I don't remember if that's actually in the original MP27, but still very cool. And the accessories for NE01, the MP36 Oversize. We've got all sorts of goodies in here. The masks, a couple of chest plates, one with the actual Decepticon shape there. So you can just put the logo sticker right on top of that. You've got the mace, you've got the Energon sword, the key to Vector Sigma. I don't think this is the same gun. I think this gun actually is Shockwave, isn't it? I don't know. But anyway, there you go. There's a little pistol for him as well. And you've got the mind control helmet. And under there, I think this orange thing is actually supposed to be a safety cap for the end of the barrel in case you're waving it around in public like a dummy. But there you go. All of the accessories that you would get with the MP36 Megatron, except for the long barrel extension and the long shoulder stock, because the shoulder stock is built into this version of Megatron. Instead of the rifle barrel slash silencer, the Wei Jiang Mega Master Megatron comes with this little barrel. It's kind of runty. It's definitely not super impressive, but you know, it gives you a little bit of the effect. And what's cool about it is it actually transforms into Lazerbeak. There are no instructions in the package about how to transform this, but it's not that difficult. You can see his beak is right there. You split the bottom of the barrel open like that. You raise this up on its one little stalk here. You've got some tail feathers at the back side here, which just swing back like that. Okay. Same thing on this side. just swings back like that. Then we have some wings that pop out. So after those tail feathers are out, the wings can be accessed. There you go, you got some little red under the wings. The wingtip can come out. Same thing on the other side, just pop it up and bring the wingtip out. There you go. Lazerbeak's head can be pulled out and cranked up like that. There you go, looking very much like the G1 Lazerbeak, so that's cool. And he's got some feet that come out. That was done. How was that done? Let's see. There is this little part here at the back side where this little thing pops up. So you've got two little, I don't know, jet exhausts or something there. And the feet come out to the sides. So they just swing out like that. And then the barrel adapter part just swings down, and then you can rotate it so that the feet can become kind of flattened out, because he doesn't have individual feet. He's just got this foot kind of platform. So not bad though. I mean, you're a bird. As long as you don't have to grip branches and stuff like that, you should be okay. And then as far as this is concerned, this can get tucked away. It's got a little, see this notch here? It'll fit around this part. So this little thing that's sticking up here, you can slide this down and bring this up through it. How was that now? Okay, there's a little tab here, so you got to kind of slide that through. And there you go. It locks it in place. It keeps the other set, the other barrel kind of protrusions tucked away. And now you've got a bird-like thing. Not bad. Not bad. So there you go. Lazerbeak comes with Wei Jiang's Mega Master. And then the wings can fold back if you want them to have more of a relaxed kind of, you know, roosting kind of look. There you go. He can just be waiting to do the bidding of his evil masters. And also from Wei Jiang, MPP-10's accessories. You can see that Optimus has his laser rifle, which compacts and goes into his backpack like the original MP-10, his Energon axe, and the Matrix. And again from Wei Jiang, we have the accessories for their Ratchet, MPP-30. As you can see, the same kind of sled that was shown for Ironhide. And the same accessories, except I guess Ratchet here, as you can see in that tiny little, those tiny little things in that bottom photo are, looks like he has a couple of wrenches and maybe some kind of, I don't know, lubrication nozzle or something. But anyway, there you go. They've both got a copious amount of accessories. And our oversized Sideswipe is not from Wei Jiang, but it's from Tanaka. And it also comes with accessories, though, as I've noted, the hand that it comes with, though they are very proud of the articulated fingers, does not have a wide enough thumb grip or a slot for the gun's handle tab. So though the laser gun is included, it does not work with the hands. But as you can see, you don't just get the robot, you do get some accessories as well. And the cannon mounts on his shoulder just fine. And last but not least, from Kubian Bao, or KBB, I may not have pronounced that Kubian Bao correctly, but it's also known as KBB. This is their KBB MP21 Plus, their oversized version of Bumblebee. Now, don't be confused. This is not the 21 Plus like, you know, gold bug or anything like that. It doesn't mean cartoon style. I'm assuming it means just oversized. So don't think you're getting something else other than what you would have in the MP21 Bumblebee himself. Comes with an alternate face, comes with that little satellite thing, and then here you can see that has all the accessories there, the face plates, the jetpack, the pieces for the satellite, the gun, and an Energon rod from the very first time we see Bumblebee on screen in the original G1 cartoon episode More Than Meets the Eye, the very first episode of the series. And that gun fit really tightly into Bumblebee's hands because unlike the actual MP21, this oversized version does not have fingers that open up. So it's got a closed fist, and that gun fit in there super snugly. I'm gonna have fun trying to get that thing out. Yeah, I hope I don't break the hand or the gun. But that's one of the negatives about this thing. I'm not sure why they couldn't have just done a hinged set of fingers. Also, the head is not on a ball joint, so it doesn't articulate as much as I would like it to. All right, moving on to the alt modes. Here's just pictures from the packages because I'm too lazy to go ahead and transform all of the bots into their alt modes. But here's Optimus Prime, looking pretty much the same way MP10 does when you transform him as well. You know, more or less exact. Similarly with Ratchet here, looks more or less the same as the actual MP version. And Wei Jiang also looks more or less exactly like Ironhide does in his MP form. I've got to say that in person, this guy in his alt mode is super impressive. There's some weight to it. That hood is all metal. Apparently those headlights are supposed to light up as well. I haven't lit them up myself, but that is a really cool feature that the original toy did not have, so the Oversize did it. So that's cool. Maybe that makes up for the hand that doesn't actually hold the gun. All right, and last but not least, we've got Bumblebee. And as you can see, there's the scale difference in alt mode. One thing that I have to point out is that the KBB version, its front end actually pops apart fairly easily. That tab at the front doesn't really stay very well. But as you can see, it is a beautiful looking alt mode. It's a little gappy. It might be because I have the head turned around backwards inside the body. I did the same thing on the little guy, MP21, and came up with the same result. I just didn't retransform KBB. So don't fault KBB for that. It's probably my fault. I've really got to hand it to KBB here. The color is so consistent across the bot. It's amazing. There's a little bit of a difference here on the top of the hood where it's plastic versus the painted metal. But as you can see on MP21, it's really mismatched. I think the spare tire and that part of the hood are actually probably the same paint, but it's a poor match for the plastic on the front of the car. It doesn't show as badly here on camera, but to my eye, it is really noticeable. And just to be fair, to throw a little shade on KBB, we're missing a rear light here because I couldn't get that gun out yet. I haven't tried any 3-in-1 oil or anything like that, but that hand is still holding that gun. And here's Wei Jiang's NE01 Megatron versus MP36. So in summary, as you can see, all of the alt modes for the Oversize bots really closely match, if not exactly match, the MP versions, aside from Megatron, who is an actually different transformation and has a lot of sculpt differences. I'm not sure why that is, but maybe that was pre-MP36, but that doesn't make sense because he's got all those accessories that are the same. So I don't know. If you know the answer to that mystery, where the oversized NE01 from Wei Jiang came in the timeline of things, you know, maybe it was. Maybe it was between MP05 and MP36, and Wei Jiang just beat Takara to the punch, but output a larger size before the output MP36. I don't know. Anyway, all in all, great alt modes. So if you're excited about these oversized Transformers, the Masterpiece line is not the only line that has had oversized characters made. Transformers Robots in Disguise from 2014-2015 has also had oversized characters made, and these are the ones that I've been able to find. So if you're interested in other oversized Transformers, you know, just look up oversized Transformers, see what you can find. Don't be afraid to look at other websites from other countries. You know, you'll have to exercise judgment and make sure you're not going to get snookered by anybody. But, you know, be cautious, be wary, don't give up any money that you can't afford to lose. But I've had really good success buying from all over the world with my Transformers collection. These were fun to find out about and collect. If you know of any of these Transformers Robots in Disguise 2015 characters that were turned into these oversized Transformer toys, please leave that in the comments below. I want to know what other characters are available. Like, I'd really like it if there were a Fix-It, an oversized Fix-It. That would be really cool. All right, moving on. All right, so here you have it. These are the Masterpiece characters that I've been able to find oversized versions of. I know there have been other oversized MPs also made, Starscream, Thundercracker, Skywarp. Tanaka was supposed to come out with another MP character. I don't remember what that was. And if you believe the picture here on the back of the box, then it looks like they were going to come out with the other Lamborghinis. Don't know if that ever happened. If you're aware of any oversized MP characters that we haven't covered in this video, please let us know in the comments below. I want to learn more about how many of these oversized characters were actually made by various companies. So share your knowledge, help a fellow collector out, and if you like this video, please hit that like button, and if you haven't subscribed, subscribe. And once again, this is Mike on Transformers Time Warp here on MP Reviews. Until next time, happy collecting, everybody.